I've actually shot this intro about 5 times because when I've got the car sorted, as you will see at the end of the video, it just leaves me speechless. Lost for words. May I present the Redcat Landslide running on 6S. Rear suspension in this video will be fully sorted and you'll see this car run in anger at the end of this video. When the Arma Notorious first came out, they called it an RC stunt truck. Nobody ever given a name to a car like that before. With 6S Arma power in this thing, the Redcat Landslide is definitely worthy of this name. Let's see what we got here. Well guys and girls, where do I start today? This is my Redcat Landslide XTE running on 6S. Now, I had a slight suspension problem at the back, which you will see me correcting in this video. And then you're going to see this thing run in anger outside. And fingers crossed, you will just be blown away by the video that I've shot at the end of this video. Because this thing on 6S takes the power level just to a different planet. But anyway, in the first bit of this video, you're going to see me talking about mending that rear arm, very quickly going through how I mend the rear arm on there, which was damaged not under power, under anything else other than yours truly kicking the damn car across the workshop, being frustrated at something else. But I am now deeply regretting that kick, because this thing on full throttle is an absolute monster in any direction. Just remember guys, if you like what you see today, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so my fellow drifting maniacs, what have we got for you today? Well, first of all, a huge shout out to Jeff Gould, who provided a link to the video that enabled me to fix the Redcat Landslide XTE and get it back working, as you're about to see in this video. I'm quickly going to show you what the problem was, very quickly show you the fix, and then we're going to take it outside and run it on 6S. Because this no longer has Redcat power in here, this has 6S Arma power in here. I am wondering, is it capable of doing a standing backflip? But I'm smiling. Is that a giveaway? Do I already know the answer? Keep watching and see. But many thanks to Jeff Gould, because without you, I was completely stuck. I never claim to know it all. More than happy to ask for advice when I need it. Oh, just one thing I would say. In the post the other day, I got in a new 1800 kV from Poseidon Motors, who are now getting these back in stock again. Now, JJ Customs down in San Jose is your best place for them, I believe, but you will need to email them as the store is closed at the minute, or give them a call. But I personally would email them and see if they've got any more of these babies in stock. So that means the 16S infraction is going to run again in anger very soon. Anyway, Rich, get on with the repair. Well, the problem is with the Landslide XTE, it handled the 6S power absolutely fine. What it did not handle was me getting furious about something else and kicking the car across the garage, and then kicking the car. It snapped the upper suspension arm on there. The problem I had is that I couldn't, there's a pin that locates along here, and I couldn't figure out how the heck to get that pin out. But it appears if you take the bumper off, you'll get access to a single screw at the back, should be a plate pulls away, and then you can draw that rod out. So let's get to it. Now, to remove that bumper, we have got 2 screws under here, so let's get those off. Now, with that rear bumper removed, we should be able to get access to this screw, which will enable me to remove this back plate, getting access to that rod. And there's also one more screw on the top here to remove. So with those 2 screws removed, the rear suspension tower will slide back, enabling me to get access to that pin, pull that back out of the way, and then fit my new upper suspension arm. Might need a bit of WD-40 on it to get it to come loose. I've got the pin out, but I had to use my #1 RC car tool, which I said a couple of months ago, and a lot of people thought it was crazy, but this is what it is. That's the vice. I literally had to clamp that pin in the vice in order to be able to pull it back out the car. My #1 most used RC tool. With the old pin out of the way, it's time to replace the upper suspension arm. First things first, make sure the drive shaft is back in place. Upper suspension arm is going to go on through there, so I'm going to have to lift this up and then push my new rod through and screw everything back together. Okay, rod back in place, so all I've got to do is fit the 2 screws to fit this rear suspension mount back in place. Well, fairly simple job, and many thanks to Jeff Gould for recommending the video which enabled me to sort this out. Now everything is sorted out on my Redcat Landslide XTE, so let's get some success power on board and test that on my success motor out. Will this do a standing backflip? Have your guess right now. And I would just say, while this is running with Armour Success Power in here, it's 4S capable out of the box. Yours for about 350 bucks. They are available from JJ Customs down in San Jose. I will put a link to JJ Customs below the video. I would suggest emailing them in the first instance because I know they may be closed. I'm sure if you email them, they will get back to you fairly fast. So are we thinking, can it do a standing backflip under full 6S power? Let's see. If anyone wants to know how long it took to practice that double rewriting flip, write to me on a postcard. Unreal, Richie. You've created an absolute monster with this thing. I cannot wait to take this out down Shell Sands, where it is going to be absolutely epic. And now somebody tells me M2C do chassis support for this thing, so I'm going to check those out. Anyway, should we see if it can do another backflip? Keeping it child friendly, Rich, don't scream, because nobody will believe this was done in one continuous take. Oh, it was. Anyway, this thing is just gonna be, it's got Power Hobby belted tyres on there at the minute, and it needs obviously a way bigger area than this to play in, but the tyres are just awesome braking wise. Oh, on this trampoline, Rich. On the tree, definitely mine. Now, as you're watching this, you will have noticed that is the 3rd time it has righted itself in one continuous take. I am just loving these Power Hobby tyres. Good under braking. Might need to actually up the braking on the ESC on there. And avoid the tree, Rich. Avoid the tree at all costs. With the Armour power, it has... That has got like as much acceleration, I would think, as my like 16S infraction. The S Rally at full power. And it 4th time in a row, rewrite itself. Anybody from Redcat watching this, you should definitely up the power plant on this thing to 6S, because it can handle it without any problems whatsoever. But Rich, you started out this video saying that the rear arm was broken. Yeah, but yours truly kicked the car across the garage. That was what broke the arm, not putting this power down. I'm going to take this down Shell Sands as soon as we get the all clear and can go out again. So if you don't want to miss that video, then don't forget to subscribe. And if you want one of these cars, then JJ Customs down in San Jose sell them. I'll link to them below the video. Well, thumbs up if you like this video, guys. Post any comments you might have in the comment section below the video, and hit the circle below to subscribe. And if you do hit the circle, don't forget to hit the bell.